Both get into an early season collision of teams ranked in the top 25. Both hoping to come up with a W and really build their resume on this field today. We are in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Jackets will kick this deep to begin the game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Caught in the backfield. It's Cox. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. A little bit too much air on that. Junior quarterback.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. And the back gets the football. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Baker. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Tar Heels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this quarterback is going to get an earful when he gets back to the sideline. We're in the 1st quarter. You can't be exposing yourself to big hits early in the game like that. Chris, they're going to need him today, and this is just the opening drive.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a 1st sack in the game.
The sack sets up 2nd down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to take off here. Gets into space at the 50. Picks up the 1st and still running.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarter.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking downfield. It's Lacy. Pulls it in. It's Sampson.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, first and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Lacy. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quick completion to the tight end. He's in the clear. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Trying to run it. It's Powell. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Baker. A deep shot to the left side. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. With the catch, it's Wilson. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Baker. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Picks up the first, looking for more. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. The linebacker shifting around now. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Lacy. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. He's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Now it's 2nd down here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a shotgun run call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Receivers are bunched together. Dropping back, it's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
But needing this crucial conversion right now. Trying to find some room. It's Wilson. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, and it's scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he's stopped short of 1st down yardage. Brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the option play. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense has got it. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. A huge defensive score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Baker. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Picks up the first and is still going. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And the Tar Heels will crank up the tempo. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Paging George D. Burdell. Paging George D. Burdell.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Movement here from the tight end. Scanning the field. It's Lacy. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Baker. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They were not going to catch him that time.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
North Carolina, 21, Georgia Tech, 10.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick throw to the left. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Butler. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass. Looking for a man deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Look out, whole different game now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Back to throw. It's Lacey. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. QB decides to keep it here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Tar Heels come to the line to run the hurry-up.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Quick spin on the run. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch downfield.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. Pass not complete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on him.
And he's tackled behind the line, but there's a flag down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
To throw, it's Baker. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. He'll hand it off. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, man, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Lacey. Makes the grab. It's Watson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to scramble now. He'll avoid this sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They battle all the way back to take the lead.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be caught as they convert for the 2-point conversion. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Will actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Dropping back, it's Baker. He's running out of time here. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
The Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This offense really clicking. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner will be brought down. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Baker. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Looking to pass. It's Baker. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. QB keeper all the way. And the Tar Heels churn out another first down. First down and 10.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is the last thing this offense wanted to see. They're holding on to a slim lead, and they fumbled away with plenty of time for a game-winning drive going the other way.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Lacy. Sideline throw caught and knocked it up for a first down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job with his defense to prevent a big play.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing real quick and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Back to pass. It's Baker. With sure hands, it's Wilson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch, Chris. I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. And as we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Leaning on the run game here late. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. First and goal, handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. To the air, it's Lacy. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Here comes third and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Paging George P. Burdell. Paging George P. Burdell.
They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on fourth and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Bringing pressure. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, to call that play, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line and quarterback because you're so close to your own goal line. Here, they don't protect the quarterback. They give up the sack and almost causes a safety.
Backed up with the one who's going to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Oh, the pass is picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or is it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of.